Hello everyone. Today I will be walking through task 30 of our Skillsoft project. The goal of this task was to design a responsive product details pop-up model in the cards section using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Tailwind CSS framework. I will explain how we trigger the model, structure and UI and handle the data injection and animation using JavaScript. Let's move to the code here. We updated our buyer dashboard PHP and we updated our cart item for that. In here we added, first we look at how we trigger the model inside the PHP loop that generates the cart items. We made the entire product cart clickable for open product model. The logic here relies on passing the product data from our PHP backend directly into our JavaScript function. We use JSON encode here, JSON encode to format the PHP array into a JavaScript object. However, to prevent the JSON's double quotes from breaking our HTML on-click attribute, we wrap it in HTML special chars using end quotes. We use HTML end quotes. In here, if I end quotes ENT quotes. End quotes. Finally, we added Tailwind cursor pointer class, so we user knows the card is interactive. Here the cursor pointer here, and this is how our class work. Alright, here the model. This is our model here, the product model part, the overlay, model content, image section for pop up our course image, content section, close button, title, seller, description and for price. You will see why we add so much functions like this. On click is HTML attribute. In here, div class fix inset 0z in hidden ID product model. In here, next is the HTML structure of the model itself. By default, the model container has the hidden class. We use fix set 0 to ensure it covers the entire viewport and a high z index of 100 to sit on top of the navigator bar. Inside we have the model overlay, which provides the dark and blur effect, and the model context box for responsiveness. We use Tailwind's flexbox utility, flex call md flex row. This logic ensures that on mobile screens the image sit on the top of the text, but on medium screens and larger they sit side by side in a 2-column layout. In here we added model logic, animating, fill content and animation out. So next in Yeah, when a user clicks a cart item, this JavaScript function takes over the logic. Here is broken into 3 steps. Preparation. We remove the hidden class from the main container and set document.body.style.overflow assign hidden so the user can't scroll the background page while the model is open. Animation. We use timeout of 10 milliseconds to add Tailwind's opacity 100 and scale 100 classes. This tiny delay allows the browser to render the display change before applying the CSS transitions, creating a smooth pop-in effect. Data injection. We use standard DOA manipulation like document get element by ID, model title dot inner text to map the JSON data we passed earlier directly into the model text field and image source. If an image exists, we remove the hidden class from the image tag. If not, we show a default placeholder icon. In here, finally, we need to close the model gracefully. We trigger this function either by clicking the X button or close button or clicking the background overlay. The logic works in reverse. We immediately strip away the opacity 100 and scale 100 classes to trigger the CSS fade out animation when we use a set timeout of 300 milliseconds, which matches the duration of our Tailwind transition classes. Once the 300 milliseconds are up, we add the hidden class back to the container and restore the body's overflow so the user can scroll the cart page again. And I am going to cart. Now I log in with buyer account. When I click this course, you can see the course name, seller, course description, price, and the course image in here. And we have the close icon. We can also the background overlay, or we can click the close button. And let's see the response unit quickly. See, this is how it's look like. It will responsive for each screen size. Now I try this on television type. iPhone 17. Pixel 8. Alright, now you can see this is responsive also, and that is how we integrated a seamless responsive model using Tailwind for styling and vanilla JavaScript for DOA manipulation, DOA